Thank you so much for being here on ABC24 Weather Impact Now. I am Chief Meteorologist Trevor Burchett, joined as always by meteorologist Kit Thomas and meteorologist Daniel McDonald a bit later in the show for a check of your regional outlook. It has been a busy past few days and really last couple of weeks here in the Weather Center as we are dealing with several rounds of showers and even some strong thunderstorms over the past couple of days. Thankfully, though, we are going to be clearing things out and looking much better as we go ahead to the next several days. Let's get right to it and talk about what's going on. That rain is going to be ending, which is good news over the next couple of days. We've certainly seen a lot of it. We are going to be starting to dry out here. Maybe not quite yet, but here over the next day or so, we're going to be in much better shape. Overnight tonight, rain showers could continue, at least for some of us. Now, I'm not expecting big thunderstorms like what we saw last night if you were rudely awakened at 4 a.m. like I was. We're not dealing with that, but there could be some showers overnight tonight. By tomorrow, though, the sunshine returns. We are looking to be in much better shape to end the week. Maybe a little more rain by the weekend, but don't cancel your plans quite yet. I don't think it's a weekend washout. There could be some showers here or there. We'll talk about how that might impact your weekend plans. Now, we did have some severe thunderstorms across the Mid-South. We had a severe thunderstorm warning last night. That was out in Hardeman County near Bolivar. No official report of hail, but it kind of fell right in between towns near Whiteville, east of there, just before it got to Bolivar. We likely saw some hail there last night, so that's kind of the estimated area there in northwestern Hardeman County. Again, no official storm reports, but certainly looked like it on radar that we did have some hail there last night. Also, a report of flooding early this morning just off of Norris Road and I-240. Some of those underpasses flooding just around 4 or 5 this morning as more rounds of heavy rain rolled on through. But zooming out here in the Mid-South, we had kind of a bubble, not a whole lot of severe weather reports to go through over the last couple of days, I should say. Not that there's many complaints there, but thankfully we did not see extreme severe weather. Again, the cloud cover and the cool weather might have helped us out just a little bit. We did have some wind damage back near Little Rock and several reports of hail off to the north. Now some storms continuing to our south in southern Mississippi and central Alabama at this hour. Here in Memphis, though, not looking half bad. Yeah, it's still a little gloomy. We've got a little bit of more rain trying to sneak in. But again, I think we're done with the heavy thunderstorms. I think we're done with the major severe weather. It's chilly. That's why we don't have a severe weather threat. It's too cold for it. 54 right now, winds out of the north at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. And that's because that cold front has passed us by. You don't need a weather degree to determine where the cold front is, but I'll draw it on there for you. You can see the warm weather to the south, almost 80 in Atlanta, and then cooler weather spilling in behind that front as it passed by. That's got us all the way down to 54 degrees right now in Memphis. Little Rock also at 54, Nashville at 59. Now, there's a lot of severe weather going on down to our south along that cold front. Several tornado warnings there just to the south and west of Jackson near Natchez, Mississippi. We had a tornado reported near Tylertown, Mississippi a bit ago. That's right on the Mississippi and Louisiana state line. Tornado warned storm coming up toward Hattiesburg now. We're also going to have to watch that storm there again near Natchez. Could be near Brookhaven, Mississippi soon. And then also some more severe weather headed toward Birmingham, Montgomery, even Tuscaloosa. So again, that threat has past us. We don't have any more severe weather concerns, but down to the south, they are definitely still watching that rough weather. From Jackson right up 2059, Meridian, Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Montgomery, kind of in the bullseye for the next few hours, again, for that severe weather threat to continue. Here closer to home, the storms are done, but we do still have some lighter rain showers kind of on the back side of that front. We've got a little bit of rain there near West Memphis and Marion, probably about to come into downtown. Very light rain activity there, but it is some rain nonetheless. And then we've also got some more showers back toward Little Rock that we're watching right now that could also be making their way into the Memphis area through the overnight hours. Maybe through about midnight, we'll keep in a slight chance of some showers. But again, thankfully, these are not thunderstorms. We're not seeing any thunder or lightning. This rain is not extremely heavy, but just be advised over the next few hours, we do have the potential of some showers and some thunderstorms, maybe a rumble of thunder or two to still make its way into the Mid-South. But the severe weather threat, thankfully, is done. It is all now down to our south, and then by tomorrow we'll actually see some sunshine make a comeback. We'll pick up on your local forecast in a bit, but I do want to pause here and check in with meteorologist Kit Thomas over at the wall to kind of look back at how much rain we saw. And of course, we've been talking so much about the drought. We had a lot of rain. What's that going to do to our drought? Have we expected any improvements here soon? The
thing is, we take the drought monitor updates from data from Monday to Monday. All this fell on Tuesday, so we're not going to really add up to much of an impact on the drought monitor. But the thing is, last Tuesday we also saw some rain, and we didn't see any update on the drought monitor on Thursday when it was published. So we'll likely see some improvement to the drought come Thursday, come tomorrow. It's just not going to include any of this rain, but we did get good rain. Some radar estimates over 4 inches out there towards parts of St. Francis County, anywhere 1 to 3 inches across parts of Shelby County here. But notice it was right kind of focused along the Interstate 40 corridor, north of there and south of there. You had much less rain, about 1.5 inches across parts of northern Mississippi. But this is going to definitely help. It's already helped us out with the deficit, which again, the deficit and the drought are slightly different because we need it to absorb in. And we had a lot of that flooding that led to it running off and running into the creeks and streams rather than soaking into the ground. But with that new rain that we had over the last couple of days, we're now only about 5 inches behind for the year-to-date total rainfall. Here's a look at the drought monitor that was published last week. We had that severe drought across all of the area, at least the severe drought, and the extreme and exceptional drought across some of our area as well. So hopefully from the rain we saw early last week, this will improve a little bit. And then once we get into next week, next Thursday, we will see this rain incorporated into that data again. So hopefully we see some improvements, Trevor. You know, when I was driving home last night around 4 a.m. or so, all that heavy rain that was coming down on the roads, it was ponding on the roadway, and I actually saw one vehicle on 240 that had spun out, hit the median and spun out into the road. So that's why we always encourage people to slow down whenever it's in that heavy rain, because that can lead to a loss of traction. That hydroplaning is always a risk.
Yeah, Kit, great info there, and a great point you make about the kind of runoff versus soaking into the ground. To help the drought, we need the water to go into the ground, not running off and going into the street. Kit has a great analogy he sometimes uses. If you take a really dry sponge and pour water on it, it's not going to absorb immediately. That first bit of water is just going to kind of fall off. It takes a couple of rounds of water and rain to really soak into the ground. Until then, it just slides off the ground and into the street, creeks, and rivers. So yeah, that'll help. Hopefully we do see some improvement here shortly in that drought monitor. Thank you, Kit, for that. And thank you for staying late last night to watch those storms. Watching again a few rain showers for the next few hours. I'm not expecting any major storms, anything major heavy rain like we have been seeing, but there could be some showers certainly here or there through about midnight tonight. By tomorrow, though, that rain is going to be out of here, and we'll actually have some sunshine starting to make a comeback. So tonight, just a slight chance of some more showers. Going to be chilly tonight. We'll drop to 51 in the city. Other spots maybe into the 40s with a light northeasterly wind. Tomorrow morning, maybe some clouds still hanging on, but notice your rain chance goes back to 0. So it's going to be a dry morning commute tomorrow morning. Much nicer than what we saw this morning. 50s to start, but eventually into the 60s as we roll into the afternoon. I can see I forgot to take my lightning bolt out of the background there. We'll go ahead and do that. And just like magic, we'll see the sunshine make a comeback on that graphic. That's more so what it's going to look like tomorrow. 69, just a few passing clouds, a light northerly wind, and no rain chance for your Thursday. So that's going to be a pretty nice day for tomorrow. Across the region, looks like 70 in Blytheville, 71 in Forest City and in Earl, also in Wynn. Maybe a few clouds down in the Delta hanging on, but most of us will enjoy some sunshine tomorrow. 70 in Corinth and Ripley, Mississippi, 67 Hernando and Senatobia. Looks pretty good in West Tennessee as well. Probably a little more blue sky as opposed to those passing clouds. We might end up mostly sunny in West Tennessee. 70 in Dyersburg, Alamo, Brownsville, Bolivar, Selmer, and Somerville, also in Millington. Very nice weather after all the rain that we have been seeing. So 69, partly cloudy tomorrow, more sunshine Friday, all the way up to 75. And I think Saturday looks pretty good too. A few passing clouds and a bit warmer with a high temperature near 80. Now, we are tracking some rain chances for the weekend. They are not huge rain chances, but I think for Sunday evening and Sunday night, we could be dealing with some rain, maybe some rumbles of thunder. Good news is Saturday, I think, looks good. Saturday is going to be dry, very slight chance of a sprinkle, but if you have outdoor plans Saturday, for the most part, it looks fantastic. Sunday during the day looks pretty good. I can't rule out a shower, but I think the better chance of rain is going to come in Sunday evening and Sunday night. We're going to have another cold front that kind of slides in from the west, and again, that's going to be more late in the evening, Sunday into Sunday night. So just be aware if you are doing something for Mother's Day, first part of the day looks okay. Second half of the day could feature a little more rainfall. Tonight, though, again, that slight chance of showers through midnight. By tomorrow morning, we are dry. 51 degrees the low tonight, though. 69, partly cloudy for tomorrow. Very nice. 75 and sunny on Friday. And then closer to 80 on Saturday with a little more sunshine. Sunday, again, that's kind of the only bump in the road here. We get up to 82, partly cloudy during the day. By Sunday evening and Sunday night, that's when we could see some showers. Maybe a couple of rumbles of thunder, so we'll keep an eye on Sunday night, keep you updated on that. Thankfully, it's a quick moving system. We are back to the sunshine next week, and the first part of next week looks very nice, sunny and dry, 70s Monday and Tuesday. Lows still in the 50s, so it's still going to be a little cool in the morning, and then up to 82 with sunshine for next Wednesday. Now, we've been talking a lot about the rain and the thunder here in the Mid-South, but we also have been watching some storms out west, and they're getting something a little different. Not thunderstorms, but snow. Kit's going to have an update on that coming up after this. But first, a live look outside at a gloomy downtown Memphis and another chance of some showers overnight tonight.